EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
On the go! Hey! Check that! Ready?
Now the former Hurricane, Damian Martinez. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. This defense for the Pats, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday night primetime. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store, as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. Let's go.
Here's Willis. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside gill. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Come on, come on.
They'll go here with Martinez. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball? You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Marte Mapu, the one to bring him down. This defense for the Patriots, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Willis to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. The shotgun snap to Willis. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Stretch the Eagles. Stretch the Eagles. Street. Street. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw, Willis. He finds his man, complete. That's Martinez. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that will extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often. Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
So they're able to get that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further, as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
He's airing it out for Williams. And this one is incomplete. The Patriots at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Room to maneuver at the 35. Look at the big fella go. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there on the catch and run. 46 yards. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. They'll run here with Henderson. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots are able to add on to that lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.